Hi YouTubers, I'm Lynn Schultz, Scott Schultz's mom. In case you haven't read all of the media reports about it, last month Scout was having a mental breakdown and campus police came and one of them shot him in the heart and killed him. The reason that campus police were called in the first place is that Scout called 911 and said there was someone skulking around with a knife and possibly a gun. There was no gun. The knife that he had was a multi-tool with things like pliers and a wrench. If you don't know what a multi-tool is, it's kind of like a Swiss Army knife, a pocket knife. The blade is not only very small, but it also happened to be closed. It was not extended at the time. No. Most of the officers were doing all the right things. One even had his pepper spray out, but the other officer didn't wait long enough for the pepper spray, so Scout's dead. And I'd really like this kind of thing to be prevented on other campuses. So that's what this channel is about. It's going to be about a lot of things. One of the things that the Georgia Tech students have been complaining about is lack of access to mental health care, a limit on the number of sessions. Also, the rookie cop who shot Scout did not have crisis intervention training. And this training is usually available, but it's almost always optional. It needs to be mandatory, especially on college campuses, because that's the same age group in which people are more vulnerable to not only mood disorders, but also more serious mental health problems. Schizophrenia, for example, might suddenly show up during that age. And the other issue was supportive LGBT students and groups. Scout was the president of Pride. For the first 2 years, they had an office. Then the next year, the office was only half the size. The last year, they had no office at all. And I know Scout was upset about that. And to this day, half of the Pride Alliance stuff is in Scout's dorm room, which we still don't have access to, and the other half is in our garage. So what this channel is about is discussing ways that this can be prevented from happening on other college campuses. And so we might also talk about police abuse in general, support for minority groups on campus, access to mental health on campus, and maybe some other issues Scout was interested in. I'm a teacher, so issues of education in general might come up. So that is what this channel is about. Also, I have a list of every college in Georgia, and I'm going to start rating them as far as do they have the right tools and training for their campus police? Do they have good access to mental health care? Do they have good support for the LGBT students and groups on campus? Do they have good support for minority groups and students on campus? So if they address all 4 of those things, they get a good rating. Some of them, they'll get like a yellow. Bad rating is red. in the middle is yellow. Green means they're doing everything. They got all four things that they're doing. There's also an emoji for the rare campus that has no guns. For example, the campus police at the SCAD, it's Savannah College of Art and Design. They do not carry guns. They have continual training, especially in regards to crisis training management. They're in communication with the counseling center there. They're doing really good. They've got the green and they've got the emoji. So I will discuss more about that site. It's actually a message board forum in my next video. So this is it for now. Bye.